Hello everyone, it's the Truly Outrageous Doll Collector here, and today we bring you a review on the LOL OMG Spicy Babe doll. So I believe she's from Wave 4. And yeah, I actually got her in a Goodwill auction. I got 2 of her, both in box, 1 to keep in box, and 1 to open, of which this one was in the worst condition, as you can see. Yeah, so you can see there's like a dent here, there's like a bad rip here. Sadly, this one is like the best part, and one of my other ones has a slight dent in there, so maybe I can try to switch it out later, I don't know, but there's all this stuff around here, so I might have to cut that off in a moment. But as you can see, there's 20 surprises, and it says, OMG, we sisters strut fierce style and stand out from the crowd because we're here to surprise the world. And it says that in various languages. So we have English, French, I think that's German. One of them is Spanish, which I believe is that one. Let's see, what else? I can't remember any of the other languages at this moment, but yeah, anywho. Then down here we have Sweets, who is the other doll in this wave. So yeah, hashtag collect OMG. On the side here, it's Spicy Babe's name. And then on this side, it says, hey sis, with the Tots doll that I guess goes with her. But yeah, 20 surprises, unboxed fashions, dress me, strut your stuff, reusable dressing room. In English and French. So that's pretty cool. Probably for the Canada market. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And so I think we're going to try to get this bit off first. So let us get that done. So I think we're just going to carefully take the tape off. And then do that. That as well. And then we should be able to pull this through like that. So we start here. I presume. Yeah, so I think you pull that through there, just take care of that. And then I believe it's supposed to pull all the way out, or we're supposed to undo the bottom first. I do believe this is to just pull it out, and I'm hoping that that's how it starts. This is to peel here, so we just peel along the lines here carefully. Let me see. Yeah, that totally helped. But yeah, so this one does not want to stay. Maybe that's why. There we go. So there we have Spicy Babe getting all ready and such. So before we continue any further, we're going to use our sanitizer to sanitize our hands, because the doll is nice and clean and we want to keep her clean. So yeah, anywho, so as before we look at all this stuff, I guess we can take a look at the paper real quick. That's relatively easy to pop out. So she is apparently a Sagittarius, opposites forever, excuse me. And it says, keep on glowing, never let your flame go out. So, and the dates for Sagittarius is November 22nd to December 22nd. So that's cool. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I guess that's just it backwards. And hers are a little journal. It says BFF journal on it. So really neat. But yeah, there's that. Anywho, move that aside. We'll open this up. And we have Spicy Babe herself. So I am going to try to get this out completely so we can have a better look at that. Let me see if I can do that without damaging anything further, though I don't think that's gonna be possible. So, let's see. How are we gonna do? Let's see how we're gonna do this. I might have to take this off camera, perhaps, but we'll just see. Well, first of all, let's yeah, I think I'll come back, and then once I figure it out, we'll go from there. So, be right back. All right, so we're back. All right, I finally figured it out. So you were supposed to take this out first, and then you were able to pull her out on the side, out from there. So there, we got that figured out. So there is her mirror here, where you can, there we go, just set her to the side. So I guess you can peel this back, and I think it reveals a better mirror, most likely. So I guess we can peel it back. And then take a look. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the peelies. And then just do that. Ta-da! There we are. So now we have this beautiful thing to look at. So you get a nice view of me and the setup with that. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, and we'll take the fashions out. And inside there's her little seat with half of a flaming heart and like a flaming heart pillow with her chair. And that is pretty cool. So we are going to cast that aside, and we're going to put all of our stuff we need to take out here, and we're going to focus on her specifically a bit. Probably raise the camera angle. There we go. All right, so she is looking beautiful. She has this nice Barbie-esque kind of zebra stripe swimsuit. Which is very cute. You can see she has some nice black hair with some like reddish pink, like a mix of a dark red and pink kind of hair, and you know, nice black stand and black shoebox and everything. So we're going to, actually that's a hat box and the silver shoebox, excuse me. So yeah, we are going to apply more sanitizer. And we will continue on with the review. So we'll start with the clothes. And there should be a relatively painless way to get this out. So I know this is all stuck with tape. So we just need to try to get the tape off on both ends here. All right. And there we go. So let's get that off. Here we have the shoebox, which is a size 6 ankle boot, or size 6.5, excuse me. Here's the hat box. And we have the clothes here, which seem to be attached to the packaging. So we're going to very carefully detach that. Then we're going to detach that. And hopefully that doesn't damage anything. So we're going to cast that stuff to the side. And then, so we have one piece of outfit here. And we have another here, which this is initially on there, so now that's off. So let us take a look at what's inside. So we shall very carefully peel this back and then follow the thing here so we don't ruin that further, and try to we shall try to preserve the handle. All right, there we go. And here we actually have the pants. So these are like a pleather-esque material, very shiny, with some stitched black fabric, not fabric. I don't know why I'm not thinking of the word right now. Thread, thread. I don't know why the bust area here had to be there, but whatever. And there's like these black broken hearts, or these black hearts that are threaded to look like they're broken, so that's pretty neat. So we're gonna just take these off. We're gonna save that. But there is the pants. They're very neat. So I'll have to find a way to try to preserve this stuff, because this stuff doesn't last after like, say, 10 to 20 years. So if there's a way to prevent this stuff from flaking, then I'll have to find it now so that they stay like that forever. So then we have the shirt, I'm assuming. And so the black coverall is like, it's black that looks like it's like a giant like sneaker of sorts or something, like, because it's laced up with red lace or red thread with a bunch of holes in it for threading through, and that's pretty cool. And this is just a pink. This is pink with a bunch of black checker marks, I guess, or check marks. Still pretty cool. And the hanger itself is like a gray, like a black, like a very dark gray. So let us try to preserve this one as well. And then do that. So there's that preserved. And here we have the top, or more like the jacket. So that's pretty cool. Again, not really need the bust there, but whatever. So we're just gonna take that off, and there's the grayish black OMG hanger. And this one we have like a pink one, which is interesting. But yeah, the jacket is made out of the same material. It looks almost like the Thriller jacket from Michael Jackson, which is pretty neat. Yeah, so it has zippers along the front here, which do not zip up. It's made of like a clear plastic, like some of those backpacks I always wanted as a kid, but never got. And then we got some like shiny pleather material. Let's see if we can try to get it to focus. There we go. So yeah, and it's even got these like little studded, well, not studded, but like they're like a disco ball. They're like what a disco ball is made out of. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll can't wait to put that on her next. And then we shall move to the boxes. So here is the shoebox. And the tissue paper is a white with red zigzags going along, or going vertically, which is pretty cool. Well, yeah, vertically, horizontally, depending how you hold it, but very neat. And then here, before we let that blow off from the fan, we have the boots. So this is basically what the protective thing for the clothes was, but in opposite colors. So they're all laced up kind of like combat boots, which is pretty cool. They have these nice gray, like, I wouldn't say chains. It's like, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but almost kind of like a drill, I guess. I mean, not really entirely sure, but they're still a very cool design, and I think they're really neat. But yeah, so we got the shoes there. And then in the hat box, which is in the light, it's actually more like a blue color. It's kind of almost like navy blue. I don't know. It is really neat though. And this tissue paper is the same as the other. So we got a couple pieces in here. Oh yes, we have a couple of clips, which are of a couple different sizes. And then in here we have the jewelry. So let's just pour all of that out first. So there's a lot of little pieces in here. So yeah, Anywho, I feel like there was probably more to this, but I don't know. Unless there was something missing from one of the bags, as I keep knocking my camera over. I feel like there must have been more in the bags, I think. I must have missed something, because like this feels like there must have been more to it. Maybe there wasn't. I guess there wasn't. Oh well. Anywho. So, as we carry on with that, we have some jewelry and such here. So, I'll see if our camera can catch that. So, we have one earring here, which is actually like a Rocker Boy's earring. And then we have this random stud here. I believe it's called a stud, but yeah. So that's really cool. Then we have what looks to be like a, what's the term? A compact. Yeah, that's it. And it has like little bat wings and like a devil's tail, I think, or something. It's a little hard to tell with the, I'm trying to like get my camera to focus, but it seems to like want to focus on my nail. But anywho, hopefully you guys can see it. So let's see if it actually opens. That would be kind of cool if it does. It seemed like it should, but oh, it does. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the red glitter. Well, it's like a red, orange, purple kind of glitter, but like, look at that. That is so cool. Oh, that's very neat. So we're gonna put those down in the lid of the hat box. And here we have a choker with a little heart on it and some studs along here, all along the edge. Very neat. And we have a makeup brush that's covered with the glitter as if it was actually used with the compact, which is pretty cool. So it's like, and just put it on our face. That's an interesting little detail. I like that a lot. Wow. Okay. And then last but not least, we have these wristbands that have spikes on the ends of them. So very neat, or edges, whatever, you know. Anywho, that is so cool. And I believe that's it for the accessories. So let us finish getting Spicy Babe herself out of the box once we try to carefully get this boutique out as well. So we're gonna try. That works. I was trying to preserve the packaging, but sometimes you just can't without snipping it. But anywho, plus it says you should recycle it anyway. So let us open inside. There we go. And inside is her little handbag. So that is very, very neat. And it has like a chain around it for her to hold it. Has a little like a pepper, I guess. A pepper with horns of like a pink color, and then the edges of the handles of the purse are studded, and it feels like the rest of it is as well. It's in a heart shape, with the inside of it being nice and red, with some nice orange with a nice black border around it. So yeah, very, very cool. And so as we get the rest for stuff out of the box, first of all, we have her brush, which we'll try to pop out somehow. There we go. So there's her brush, which I believe is the same brush that was also reused in the Rocker Boy and 2-pack. I don't know why I keep forgetting the girl's name. Punk Girl, that's it. So let us get the stand bit out of here. So we have that assembled and ready for that. There we go. There's that. So that's the same color as the of the hat box. And the base, we just basically need to do that. So there's the base, all ready to go. We'll try to set that up. I know I finally had gotten, there we go. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And then the clips, I think we will do, just for ease, we'll just use this one. So we'll just put that down there. There we go. And so for Spicy Babe herself, let's see if we can get her out relatively easily. Because sometimes I like to try to preserve it as much as I can so that I do not have to worry about, you know, having to throw it away later if I just want to keep her nice in the box or something. I don't know. I'm weird, so... Anywho, so that hand just slips right out of there. And then that should just slip right out of there. Just like that. There we go. And her hair should slip out like that. And then comes the harder part of up here, which people usually snip off, but I just do that. So I do have to snip these off later. But I think for right now, this will have to do until I find a way to wrap around it and take care of that. But anywho, ignoring that, we do have her out of the box, and she is looking beautiful and gorgeous. And she does have bendable rubber legs. Since she's brand new, it takes a little bit to get them to work, but they work. And her bathing suit is gorgeous. And she does have earring holes for her earrings, so that's very cool. There's the information down under her head. So yeah, and looking at her, like just as is a very nice beach look, and I really enjoy that. But let us get her together and do all that. So I will cut away for a moment, and we will show off the final product. And here we have the final look, and I gotta say, she is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I actually was genuinely surprised just how stretchy the pants are. But that proves my point further that over time, these are definitely gonna crack and whatnot, and it's unfortunately not gonna be looking good over time. So if there's like a spray or something to try to keep it in its shape, then it's best to use it ASAP just to get it done. So the choker does not look its best right now because I kept the under pajamas stuff on, the under suit. And I gotta say, it actually adds to the overall look. I kind of like it. Then again, wasn't exactly known to have good fashion sense, so. And I realized these were actually for the hair. And I did not know that initially because they could technically fit over here, but they just weren't sitting right and whatnot, and they were definitely not going to fit on the ankles. So I had to actually look on the back of the box, and they're actually for her hair. So if the rubber bands end up breaking, you should be able to keep the pigtails relatively fine with just these. They're very soft and rubbery, so that's a plus. But at the same time, because they're not harder, if you try to do it without rubber bands, then it will be a bit difficult to try to keep the pigtails in place. But overall, I think she looks very cute. And her bag can hold this stuff, especially the compact. But I usually like to try to keep this stuff out and ready for display, so I'm not going to do so. But it is possible, at least for the compact, to be put in here. And I'm pretty sure this could chill in there. Yeah, I think it just protrudes a bit, but it is possible, so. Yeah, and overall, I gotta say, she is very cute. I am very impressed with her. And I also didn't realize there's another clip under here too. So that's really neat. I don't know how I didn't notice that when I was opening it up, but but anywho. But yes, she is very punky, very cute. I still need to cut these off. But aside from that mad distraction, I'd say she is overall fine. I mean, she's a very cute doll, and I think she'll be a perfect addition to anyone's collection. Also, yeah, this here is going to be, the gaps here will be a little more proof of what I'm talking about for the pigtails. But anywho, but yeah, I think overall she's a very cute doll. I think she will be worth the money, even in the future when she starts going up in price. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more awesome content. And I hope to see you all soon. And until next time, stay outrageous. Bye-bye!